Welcome to another Technical Corner. I'm here today with Jason from Hexagon, and there's something we're talking about today. It's a new initiative that you guys have come up with. What is it and why is it important?
Okay, so the initiative's name is Machine Shop Excellence. Now, the concept is we want to help more of our small to medium size manufacturing customers drive excellence throughout their shop floors. And we really want to transform the way that even these small supply chain manufacturers look at digital transformation, which is often that loose buzzword used around the industry, but nobody really knows what it means.
Yeah, and I guess we're trying to clear it up a little bit today.
That's it, yeah.
Before we try and clear up that phrase and what this actually means in terms of what you can actually do for these manufacturers, why are they an important part of your customer base? Why are they important to Hexagon?
Yeah, we see the machine shop supply chain manufacturer as really the lifeblood of the industry. So, of course, as Hexagon, we deal with many of the larger OEMs, the big names that everybody knows about when we talk about manufacturing aircraft, automobiles, electronics, all the rest. But really, we know that most of the manufacturing actually takes place in the supply chain, and often the machine shop, typical small to medium sized manufacturing business, is the core of that. They're the foundation, really. They power the production of the individual components that go up into the supply chain that obviously need to be assembled to form quality products. And at the end of the day, the quality of each individual components adds up to the quality of the end product, right?
Yeah, very well said, Jason. I guess they're kind of the unsung heroes of the industry.
Exactly.
We talk about big names, but
yeah,
in terms of sheer volume of components, they're the majority.
They're doing it all. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so obviously these companies, because they're making good products already, they're obviously doing something really well. They're doing something excellently, I guess.
Yep.
Where do you see that they can improve, and what challenges are they facing right now, and do those things go together?
Well, I think the initiative is more focused on enabling them and helping them to identify where their next step is in this digital transformation journey. Now, often it's seen as digital transformation being that sort of program or approach that the large manufacturers have the budget and the capacity and the skills to take on. But really, we see it as, across the industry, especially for the small to medium sized manufacturer, the machine shop, there's a lot of opportunity for them to digitize the way that they're working at the moment. So I think that's the first and foremost thing to focus on, is how many of the manual processes, paper-based operations can you digitize? Because this is the key to overcoming some of the challenges that we often hear. Now, we hear from the industry as a whole the lack of skills, right? The lack of new skills coming in. So how do we attract more of that talent, and how do we at the same time reduce the burden on the existing operators, the existing skills in use in these manufacturing organizations? So for us, digitization, using more digital tools on the shop floor and enabling more streamlined workflows through these digital tools will attract new talent. It'll attract, the younger people that are graduating and looking at, what is my next path. It doesn't have to be into software development. It could be into robotic programming, for manufacturing. It could be into, a new digital manufacturing environment. No longer, I think, often it is the case still in some shops that manufacturing may be seen as this dull, dirty, and dangerous place. But with more digitization, we see that that's changing.
There's certainly a huge impact on the perception of a workplace when you've got tablets around and people are logging the reasons the machines are down.
Yep.
And they are tracking exactly what's happening in the machine shop, making that visible.
Yeah.
Because I guess a manufacturing shop as well might look a little bit like, well, I don't really know what's going on. But if you start to map those processes out and make those visible, it's a really important thing to do. There's the huge impact of attracting new workforce, but there's also an improvement in your general productivity as well to digitizing these kinds of processes.
And I think often it's hard to see where the opportunities for optimization are when many of the feedback loops, if we call them that, the information coming from the shop floor up to the top floor of the office is gathered ad hoc and manually. Whereas once you digitize more of the processes across your shop floor operations, you get a clearer view into where the bottlenecks are, and then you can mitigate some of those, and you can obviously streamline more of your production tasks and the rest. So I think that's a key part of this as well, is enabling the owners of these machine shop businesses across the supply chain to also create more efficiency in their business and unlock more value for them and themselves, their employees, and ultimately the supply chain as a whole.
And what is it exactly that Hexagon is offering to help companies not only learn about this concept but make use of it?
Yeah, I think so. As many people may know, Hexagon's portfolio is fairly broad, right? And we've been talking a bit today as well about some of the new product suites that we have. So when it comes to software for driving optimization in the production stages, we've launched some new suites to the market. When it comes to driving efficiency through capturing the quality data, our inspection portfolio is ever growing. And obviously we have new and easier to use solutions for capturing the quality information, but we're going beyond that. So when you look at this, basically we're looking at the different stages in the workflow and how do we optimize or help our customers, especially the machine shops, optimize each stage of this workflow. So it starts with managing the quotes and planning for the production all the way through preparation for manufacturing, gathering that intelligence from the shop floor, driving more efficiency in the shop floor operations, and then of course the quality piece. Capturing the quality, but then also managing quality across the entire process. Now, bringing this together is our Nexus solutions, a new platform that we launched to the market some time ago. But we're now seeing more use cases for how we can use Nexus to connect more of these solutions and streamline the overall end-to-end workflow. So customers can learn about this through our website. We have also launched a free benchmark tool as well, specifically aimed at the shop floor machine shop business, for them to assess and analyze where they are at the moment and what are the next steps for them to take to optimize one or many more stages of their workflow. And then, of course, we've launched multiple reports, one in particular, which is really a roadmap to growth for the machine shop type business on what are the most efficient steps that we've seen other machine shops take. So really a host of good tools and resources for them to start learning about what we mean by machine shop excellence, but also for us to then engage with them a bit more on us helping them drive that excellence in their shop floor.
Perfect. So that's Hexagon hoping to drive manufacturing excellence, not just for the big companies, but for small machine shops too.